It's feeding time. You place the bowl down. Your cat walks over, sniffs and walks away. You call their names. They flick an ear. But they don't look up. Most owners think. Classic cat, aloof, independent. But here, the truth many people don't realize. Your cat understood everything you just did. And one small food mistake, made with love, might be quietly affecting how they feel, act, and respond to you. Today, we're going to talk about 5 words your cat actually understands, proven by experts. And along the way, we'll uncover a common wet food choice that many caring owners unknowingly get wrong. Not to scare you. To help you protect the bond you already have. Why loving owners still choose the wrong food. Most cat owners don't choose food casually. They choose what looks healthy. What the label promises. What their cat has eaten for years. And especially with wet food, owners think more moisture is better. Cats love this. It must be safe. And usually it starts out that way. But as cats age, especially after 7 years, their bodies process food differently. Their kidneys work harder. Their digestion slows. Their hydration needs change. And certain ingredients, while legal and common, raise concerns specifically for senior cats. Let's gently look at a few of them. Ingredient 1, meat byproducts unspecified. You've probably seen this phrase before. Meat byproducts. Now, this doesn't automatically mean bad. But here's the issue, unspecified byproducts vary from batch to batch. Research suggests inconsistency in protein quality may be linked to digestive stress in older cats. Many owners report softer stools, less energy, increased pickiness, not overnight, gradually. And because it's gradual, it's easy to miss. Have you noticed your cat sniffing food longer than they used to? Ingredient 2, carrageenan. This one appears in many popular wet foods. Carrageenan is used to thicken gravy and improve texture. Some studies raise concerns about its association with gut inflammation, especially in sensitive or agging digestive systems. Again, not every cat reacts the same. But senior cats often have thinner gut linings, slower repair cycles, which means what once felt fine may no longer be comfortable. Short story 1, relatable, gentle. One owner noticed her 9-year-old cat still ate eagerly, but never finished meals anymore. Same food, same routine. After switching to a simpler ingredient list, she reported her cat finished meals again, became more vocal, sat closer during feeding time. Nothing dramatic, just more presence. Ingredient 3, artificial flavors. These are designed to smell irresistible. But artificial flavors don't nourish, they stimulate. Over time, some cats associate smell with reward, but feel unsatisfied after eating. This can lead to begging, food anxiety, inconsistent eating. And yes, cats connect this experience to you. Which brings us to something important. Cats understand more than words. Research from Sophia University in Japan showed cats recognize their names, familiar words, tone and emotional context. Cats don't ignore us. They analyze us. They connect. Your voice, your routine, how food makes them feel. So when food consistently causes discomfort, even mild, your cat doesn't just react to the bowl. They react to the moment, the sound, the word. Short story 2. A senior rescue cat would leave the room when her owner said dinner. Not because she didn't understand. Because she did. After switching to a cleaner wet food, the owner noticed something surprising. The cat started responding again to her name during meals. Retention reset. Quick question. Have you ever changed food? And noticed a behavior change before a physical one? Because behavior is often the first signal. Cliffhanger ending. Now here's the part most owners never realize. There is one ingredient found in many senior cat wet foods. It's legal. It's common. And it's often fed daily. But research suggests it may be the hardest on agging kidneys. And most people never notice it on the label. In part 2 we'll break it down and show you how to read labels the right way, plus safer alternatives that still keep your cat happy. If your cat is over 7, their food doesn't just fuel their body. It shapes their comfort, their energy, and how connected they feel to you. Let's finish this calmly and clearly. Ingredient 4: excess phosphorus. This is the ingredient many owners miss. Phosphorus occurs naturally in meat and cats need some. But high phosphorus levels, especially from low-quality sources, are associated with kidney stress in senior cats. Many wet foods don't list phosphorus clearly on the front. You often have to check nutritional analysis or visit the brand's website. This matters because agging kidneys struggle to filter excess minerals. Long-term effects explained simply. Over time, foods high in problematic ingredients may be linked to reduced hydration efficiency, lower energy, digestive discomfort, less enthusiasm around meals, not immediately, quietly, and cats rarely complain. How to read labels correctly. Here's a simple method. First 3 ingredients matter most. Look for named proteins: chicken, turkey, rabbit. Avoid vague terms like meat or animal digest. Check if phosphorus is listed or available. If a brand hides details, that raises concerns. 5 safer ingredient alternatives. Look for wet foods that include single source named protein, low phosphorus formulation, especially for 7+, no artificial colors or flavors, carrageenan-free recipes, higher natural moisture content. Many owners report improvements like better appetite, shinier coats, calmer feeding behavior. Again, not overnight, but consistently. Connecting this back to words your cat understands. Remember the 5 words. Their names, food words, tone-based phrases. Your cat doesn't just hear you. They associate how food makes them feel with how you speak during those moments. When meals feel good, your voice becomes comfort. Empowering conclusion. You don't need to panic. You don't need to throw everything away. You just need awareness. Small ingredient changes. Better label reading. Listening to behavior. That's how trust is built. And if this helped you understand your cat a little better, stick around. We break down food, behavior, and safety calmly. Because cats deserve clarity, not fear. Thanks for being the kind of owner who pays attention. By now you understand something powerful. Your cat isn't distant. They aren't stubborn. They aren't ignoring you. They're listening carefully. Cats don't respond the way dogs do, but research suggests they understand meaning through patterns, not commands. And there are 5 types of words that matter more than any others. Not because of language, but because of association. Let's walk through them calmly. Word 1: their names. This is the strongest word your cat knows. Studies show cats recognize their names even when spoken by strangers, but they respond subtly. An ear turns. A tail flick. A pause in movement. When you say their name kindly during good moments, it becomes linked to safety, attention, trust. When a cat hears their name before meals, play, or affection, it reinforces connection. This is why tone matters more than volume. Word 2: food-related words. Food, treat, dinner. Your cat understands these not as vocabulary, but as predictive signals. Sound right arrow, routine right arrow, outcome. That's also why food quality matters emotionally. When food feels good in their body, the word itself becomes positive. When it doesn't, some cats withdraw quietly. Word 3, comfort sounds. This isn't a word exactly. It's how you speak when things are calm. A soft voice. A slow rhythm. Repetition. Many owners report their cats responding more to how something is said than what is said. This is especially important for older cats, who may feel more vulnerable physically. Word 4, negative or stress-linked words. Cats remember tone tied to stress. Words said before. Vet visits. Forced handling. Uncomfortable moments. Over time, cats learn to avoid these sounds. That doesn't mean they don't understand. It means they do. Word 5, silence. This one surprises people. Cats understand quiet presence. Sitting nearby. Eating without pressure. Letting them choose. Silence often communicates safety better than commands. Retention reset. Quick check. Have you noticed your cat responding more when you stop trying to control the moment? That's not coincidence. That's trust. Bringing food and communication together. Here's the core truth. Food isn't just nutrition. It's communication. Every meal tells your cat, you're safe. Or something feels off. When older cats feel better physically, they often become more responsive, vocalize more, seek proximity. Not because you changed them, because you supported them. What good care actually looks like. Good care isn't perfection. It's awareness. Reading labels slowly. Choosing simpler ingredients. Noticing behavior shifts early. And adjusting without guilt. Many owners report that once they changed food gently, their cat's emotional presence returned. That's not magic. That's comfort. A reassuring reminder. If your cat has eaten the same food for years, you didn't fail them. You did what you knew. This channel exists to help you know a little more without fear. Final invitation, natural subscribe CTA. If this video helped you see your cat differently, not as distant but thoughtful, you're in the right place. We talk about food, behavior, safety, calmly, clearly, with respect for cats and the people who love them. Subscribe if you want to keep learning how to care better. Without pressure. Your cat already trusts you. This just helps you return the favor. Understanding is love, the end. There's something quietly beautiful about cats. They don't demand attention. They don't explain discomfort. They don't ask for changes out loud. They communicate differently. Through pauses, through distance, through small shifts in routine that are easy to miss, unless you're paying attention. And if you've made it this far, you are paying attention. What this was really about. This video wasn't just about food. And it wasn't just about words. It was about connection. About realizing that your cat understands far more than we once believed. And that their body remembers experiences just as clearly as their mind remembers sounds. When food supports them, your voice feels safe. When routines feel good, your presence feels calming. That's not training. That's trust. A quiet truth about senior cats. As cats grow older, they don't become distant. They become selective. They conserve energy. They avoid discomfort. They lean into what feels familiar and supportive. So when an older cat eats slower, walks away from food, responds less to familiar words, it's not rejection. It's communication. And food plays a role in that conversation. You didn't miss the signs, you're seeing them now. Many owners feel guilt when they learn something new. But guilt doesn't help cats. Awareness does. You loved your cat with the information you had. Now you simply have better information. That's growth, not failure. The real takeaway. Your cat understands your tone, your patterns, your care, and how you make them feel over time. They may not come when called. They may not respond on cue. But when comfort, nutrition, and communication align, they stay close. Not because they have to, because they choose to. A final moment to reflect. Tonight, when you feed your cat, notice how you speak. Notice how they approach the bowl. Notice how they leave it. Those small details are language. And now you understand it better. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you for being the kind of person who watches carefully, who learns gently, who wants to do better without fear. That alone makes you a good guardian. Give your cat a calm word tonight. A comfortable meal. And time. That's more than enough.